Season's greetings, everyone. Hope everyone's having a nice time and surviving the cold weather. I've got, as ever, a couple of questions about my Mustang, so I was wondering if I could show you my car, show you my questions, and maybe someone's got some answers. So, find the keys. And let's go and see if it starts. As you can see, we had a bit of snow. And the car's not been moved for a little while, but never mind. So yeah, maybe this year finally get a white Christmas. We shall see. Right, let's see if we can get this car going. Okay. Now I may as well explain whilst I'm getting in the car what the problems I've got. Number one, I've recently put these centre console back in with the advice of some of the guys from the All Mustangs forum. I got the bushings required, and it's like an absolutely new shifter. I've also off of eBay bought, and I'm waiting to be posted, the replacement trim for the Cruiser-Matic so I can get rid of that awful hole someone's cut for a clock. But the one that's coming from the States, the blacking is not as good. Now, I'm not saying it's mint on this one, but I mean the whole thing, as you don't know if you can see, is a little bit speckly, almost Dalmatian-like, and I could really do with, well, knowing what the best paint would be to make that look a little bit nicer. But I don't know if anyone remembers my shifter from last time. But look at this, absolutely no movement. It's an absolute joy. Now, as you can see, I've got all the lights going underneath, which is nice, and even the ones at the rear, and quite happy with, got the light going in the cubbyhole. Now, second question is, when I bought the car, the gentleman supplied a replacement wiper switch, which at a glance looks like the right one. It says wiper, matches all the others in the car, but the rear doesn't match up with the block that's on the car. So it's been bastardised with a Cortina, of all things, wiper switch, which is doing the job, but I'm only getting one speed, and obviously I'd like it to be in the dash properly. So if anyone recognises what that's from, or whether it's just a matter of cheating and maybe putting some jumpers, you know, spade jumpers to the right terminals, if that would just get away with it, or any suggestions like that, that'd be great. Now the third question, which is probably going to be a little bit of a different one for you guys to solve via the medium of a video. But even in the dry and the warm, which it isn't right now obviously, it seems to struggle to turn over. Now if I let it struggle to turn over for too long, it burns out the earth wire between the alternator and the block, which says to me an earthing issue. So I've uprated the earth strap from the battery to the block, and also from the block to, well, the mountings where the strut brace goes. So I thought that would be enough of an earth, but it's still doing it. Let me see if you can hear what I'm on about. Reining in the manual when it's cold, I have to depress the accelerator fully and up, and then halfway down. Let's listen. Can you hear that? Now if I do it a few times, pause, again halfway down. Typically it's not going to start today, is it? Nearly. Yeah. And now I seem to have drained the battery too much. Oh dear. Anyway, any ideas on that would be great. Bother, I have to sort that out. And lastly, The shifter is all in properly, it's all looking lovely, but it seems very recessed. I can get my finger in between the gap, and I would have thought it would be flush to the metal. It's the same on this side as well. So whether there was something missing in the car, so I can get my finger right in there, maybe there's something missing on the car, or I've got something in upside down. But anyways, any suggestions gratefully received, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers, bye. Typically, as I turn the video camera off, it started, so we can hear. Starts fine. Now, literally, I've only just started it. You can see the same frost on the windscreen all the way around, and I'm wearing the same clothes. But if I now kill the ignition and go to start it again, fires first time. Nice rapid turnover. Very, very peculiar. You know, we'll select gears. Absolutely fine. Come out of gear. Back into park. But when I rev it, loads to go, but just really hard to turn over. I've got the right oil in there now. I've changed the coolant. Done everything properly, but anyways, suggestions please.